The Jar of Rain and Earth. One day, the village crier announced a royal contest. Raja Vikram was searching for a jar that could hold the essence of life for 100 years. The winner would become the royal potter. Kumbha's friend Tez laughed with excitement. "I will win," Tez declared. "I have found a way to make pots shine like gold in just 1 hour." Kumbha began his work immediately. He spent days kneading the clay to remove every tiny air bubble. He didn't use gold powder or bright paints. Instead, he mixed the clay with fine sand and the juice of crushed neem leaves. He worked slowly, humming a song his grandfather had taught him about the patience of the mountains. Meanwhile, Tez was already finished. He had used a special chemical paste that made his pot look like it was made of solid sunbeams. It was thin and light, and it sparkled so brightly that it hurt the eyes to look at it. "Why are you still scrubbing mud, Kumbh?" Tez asked, walking by. "My jar is already beautiful. You are wasting your time." Kumbha didn't mind the teasing. He knew that beauty wasn't just on the outside. He placed his jar in the kiln and watched the fire for 2 days and 2 nights, making sure the heat was exactly right. When the jar came out, it wasn't shiny. It was the color of deep, rich earth, decorated with simple lines he had etched with a wooden stick. The day of the judgment arrived. Raja Vikram walked through the village square, his long silk robe trailing behind him. He stopped in front of the 2 friends. First, he looked at Kumbha's simple jar. He touched the rough surface and nodded slowly. "It feels like the earth after a storm," the king whispered. Then, the king turned to Tez. He gasped at the brilliance of the golden jar. "It is truly a marvel to look at," Raja Vikram said. Tez beamed with pride, bowing low. "Now," the king continued, "we shall see if these jars can truly hold the essence of life. We shall fill them with water from the sacred river and leave them in the sun." An hour passed under the hot midday sun. Suddenly, a sharp crack echoed through the square. Tez's golden jar began to peel. The gold was melting away like wax, revealing raw, unfired clay underneath. The water began to seep through the sides, and within minutes, the beautiful jar had slumped into a puddle of shiny mud. But Kumbha's jar stood tall. The water inside remained cool, and the clay seemed to glow with a quiet, inner strength. When Raja Vikram lifted the jar, the air around them smelled like the first rain on dry ground, the scent of life itself. "This jar was made with honesty," the king declared. "It was not rushed, and it does not pretend to be what it is not." He stayed in his village, teaching others that a shortcut might make things faster, but only patience and truth make them last. He taught them that the most beautiful things in the world are those that stay strong, even when the glitter fades away.